Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia. As you can see, I've jumped another 10 levels. I probably could go even further down there if I wanted to. Back at the old Vicali mine. Them gentleman enemies, I think they're called gentle gnomes because they do the earth thing. They drop like just big rocks instead of the fireballs that the ones in the Zagat Flood Meadow drop. They can sometimes drop free saffrons. And as long as you knock them down, you can always, with Leia, steal dingy puffballs from them, too, which is worth 2,200 when leveling up your shops. You also found another Echor in a small crawl space down there in the end. Alright, I did a video, I posted on Twitter the thing of me talking to somebody, no, it wasn't that. It was, what was it? Oh, there was about the Iolot Order. I wanted to keep that. That's one thing for like RPGs. Another one is, hey, this item powers up me getting more gold or more experience. And of course, the age-old question I always ask myself when I get one of these is, do they stack? And from what I understand from GameFAQs, they do indeed stack. So I got, I think I got 3 Sephiras on. That I got enough for the party I'll be using whenever I grind for gold as well as levels once you unlock the blue Sephira. You know, because it ups XP by, I think it's like twice, except for gold it's like 1.5. But again, they stack. So my party's in the mid-40s, you can see. Some shops have reached about some in the late 40s. I got the weapons, because I want that first and foremost, the big one, so I can go after those big beasties later. I got that in about the 70s. And in the meantime, I've gotten 4, count them, 4 skits. Gonna do all these in order. First one is called Strength is Beauty.
Everyone sure has gotten stronger.
Especially you. You've really improved.
I appreciate the increased strength, but I worry I'm bulking up too much.
Never took you for one to care.
Of course. The Lord of Spirits needs a suitable vessel.
Better to be toned than to be out of shape.
Totally. Strength is beauty. I think it's a good look. Buff Mila is the best Mila.
Well, if everyone thinks so, maybe I will try to tone up a bit more.
Do it, Mila. Yoked out bazongas!
Okay, yoked out bazongas!
I'm not sure you'd want that.
Is that like yoked out as in like, okay, I'm not gonna bother with that. But, speaking of bazongas, sing along if you know it.
Hey, Alvin, why is Tipo always talking about bazongas? What does that even mean?
Oh, he finally asks. It seems you're ready to take the first steps towards becoming a man.
Why do you have to make everything so weird? Forget I even asked.
Bazongas are the burning fire at the heart of manhood.
Rowan?
Jude, there are times to play it cool, but a man who fears his own passions is no man at all.
Yes, exactly what I was trying to say.
I'm not even sure I know what we're talking about.
Then you will never know bazongas. You have to want it, Jude. You have to need it.
Then teach me about bazongas.
I can barely hear you. You have to mean it.
Teach me about bazongas!
Whoa! Don't go shouting things like that!
Don't scold him, Leia. I read about this in a book. It's called Puberty. We're supposed to be understanding and supportive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate us.
There's no shame in being burned by the fire of manhood.
I like how Rowan joined in on the fun. Kinda. I can expect that kind of shit from Alvin, but you, Rowan. I like his delivery too. You have to want it, Jude. You have to need it. What was next? Jude's growth.
Watch your backs, everyone. Don't get complacent.
Jude has grown into such a prudent young man.
Really? Seems like he's been freakishly level-headed since the day he was born.
I wouldn't say that.
Mila?
I'm just remembering the first time we met, and how you panicked when I trapped you in one of Undine's bubbles.
Oh, I haven't heard this story.
Well, come on. Anyone would freak out if they were suddenly attacked by one of the great spirits.
He does have a point.
I know I'd have been terrified.
What? So I'm some sort of monster now?
Hey, it's okay. Meeting you taught me how to cope with difficult situations.
So I helped you to grow? Well, I'm glad I could be of service.
Jude sure has gotten good at dealing with Mila.
If growing up has taught him anything, it's that.
I don't know what that was with the background there. That was a little weird. And I got one more. Book smart Jude.
I've seen this plant in books. I've never seen the real thing before.
Good eye. They all look the same to me.
It goes beyond visual acuity. Jude has an impressive amount of knowledge.
Ain't that the truth? Not bad for his age.
Well, I've always liked reading books. I just have a good memory for that sort of thing.
And yet my birthday totally slips his mind. Can you believe that?
I've apologized so many times. Leia only has a good memory for my failings.
I've heard that people only truly remember the things that interest them most.
Huh. I've read about that. They say a memory lapse is just your brain freeing up space for more useful information.
Well, sorry that my personal details aren't more useful to you, Jude.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Guess he's never read a book about knowing when to shut up.
He got really good at dealing with me. Like he forgot all about Leia. Still kind of get thrown off a bit.
I don't mind dawdling a bit. After all, ladies don't go for the impatient types.
But if I'm patient, I'll never get this slippy time. Anyway, we're back at the Lakutum Sea Haven. I'm gonna go on with the main quest now.
Got that? You're not allowed to see him anymore. Who asked you? I'm old enough to choose my own boyfriends.
Damn it, why won't you listen to me?
Out of my way!
I'm sorry. My little sister's in a bad mood right now. Why must she torture me like this? If only our parents were still alive. That boyfriend of hers has problems. But when I tell her not to see him, well, you saw what happened.
But isn't that her choice to make?
I know, but I can't bear to watch her make a mistake like that. I'm sorry. I need to go look for her.
I know you're hiding there.
Give me a break. Where does she get off talking about me like that?
So why do you stay with her? Just go off on your own.
I can't. She's been sick and weak for as long as I can remember. She needs my help. Besides, she's my sister.
Interesting.
Oh crap, there she is! See ya!
Say, Mila, do you have a family?
No. Though the four may be something close to one.
Do you ever wish you had one?
No, I can't say it's an idea that I've really thought about.
I see.
Having my own family. No, that's ridiculous.
Should be easy enough. I mean, I just warp right to Sheraton. Vase in the curio shop. Oh, this one's a genuine Ifrit fire vase, huh? And I know I gotta be missing things, because I remember that cutscene where Leia's in the barrel. What I had on beforehand, Jude, was like a... It was like a dog mask or something like that. I think I missed like an earlier whatchamacallit. Okay, he's right here in front. Awesome. Damn well better. Rare Vez and Monkey King's headband. This I remember putting on what's his name and never taking it off. Wow, 5,000 gold. Not bad. They called me the Rowan Warrior. Bitch, I'm just like Goku. Oops, I ran off before actually just warping on back to Lakutum. It's the sea heaven portion.
Where were we going again?
Let's just calm down and check our objective.
Relax, I got it. Don't need the peanut gallery on me.
Hey, are we close to Niakara?
Are we?
Don't you want to drop by?
Why? I have no business there. Is there some reason you want to go?
No, of course not. I just figured the villagers might be worried. They worship you, remember?
I appreciate your concern for the villagers' well-being, but we have no time for detours.
If we follow the Lakutam High Road north, we shall reach a city known as Shandu. We should head there first.
Hold your horses. What about that monster that prowls the high road? What's it called? The Lord of Lakutam?
My, you are well informed. Rest assured, the Lord of Lakutam is a slave to spirit climbs just like any other monster. Now that we have shifted into Renome, the beast will be positively timid. I doubt it will venture anywhere near the high road.
See, little buddy? No reason to be scared.
Don't expect me to pluck you from the monster's jaws, bud.
Right then. Let's hit the high road. All right. Now this is some pretty nice gear.
You really are cutting an impressive figure. I am quite impressed with these armaments. I'm all the stronger for the skill of their craftsmen.
I don't know. You were pretty strong to begin with.
As I always say, it's the gear that makes the man. Well, after one scarf, of course.
That's your priority?
Wow, that's quite a loadout, Elise. With gear like that, you don't even need Tipo. Hey, watch it. What she doesn't need is crazy talk like that. Ta-da! Look! Look, everyone, look! Check out my awesome new duds!
Not bad, not bad. Might look a tad classier if you cut off the price tags.
All right! Another wall scaled!
Wow, you guys just kept going with that one. None for Rowan, though. Or did he already get his out of the way? I don't know. Wait, there's another one down there. Hold the one. The end of the world, dude. Didn't everybody wonder about it? Oh. Did they think the world is flat? That's an adventure, too. Here, Mila, I want you to read this little manga. It's called One Piece. Oh, you're the one that wanted the top knot. I already spoke with you. Alright, now I can finally move on after all that. Not that way. Here's the vendor. The Lakutum High Road. Actually, did I do all this yet? I think I did. Wait, no, I don't see whatchamacallit's on here, so no, I didn't. Just looks,
The spirit climb in Lakutum keeps the area cloaked in a perpetual golden sunset.
Oh, that sounds so romantic.
whatever, I'll take it. Oh, 45, I ain't shying away.
Right on point. Get him.
Freaking skunks. And if I had a fuck ton of money, I would be buying the next weapons. Like, seriously, I'm up there. That's my priority. Ooh, are they poisoning me or blinding me?
Like this?
Oh yeah!
All right.
You sure like this kind of stuff.
That's the best one. There's a lot of other good ones, but I really like that one. There's one where I had all 3 of the guys out, and it was like 3 generations of greatness, and Alvin's like, "Whoa, hey, I ain't that old." Gonna make Alvin Cool Dad over here. He's like, "Hey, wait a minute."
The name's Alvin. And don't you forget it.
But yeah, regarding the shops, I'm doing weapons first, then I'll probably do armor next. Food's alright for a while. It's not super necessary. Maybe accessories will be next. Maybe I'll throw in some items, because now they're selling them little whatchamacallits, the little stat up items. They actually sell those in the item shops. It's a 30k though, just for one, but I don't know what they bring them down to after I level them up and lower the prices. Still, the fact they give you stat ups to buy are the cheap ones, but still. I gotta skid over here.
Sunset like this, I can't help but think of home.
The Asperixis. Let's see what this is first. Some fur.
Give it to us straight, Doc. How's Mila doing?
I understand this Asperixis device is quite advanced, but I can't imagine it could have healed such a grievous wound in so little time.
When I first applied the Asperixis, it caused such intense pain that she passed out. But now that she's more used to it, she can tolerate it, as long as she doesn't exert herself.
Doesn't sound like she's ready for any kind of battle. Sorry, I shouldn't give you such a hard time. It's not like Mila would let a little pain slow her down, right?
Thank you for the explanation. We'll take the lead for a while and give Mila time to rest.
As long as I'm on the battlefield, I'm sure we'll get by.
Thanks, guys.
What else I was missing all around here? This, for instance. Link ward. 50% chance to prevent link seal. I'm not worried about it. Oh wait, no, that's for me. That's for them. Because I forgot that's actually a thing that can happen. Where'd you come from? I think it's because he's the main character. I chose him. But Jude's not in the party right now, and from time to time I'll be like, hey, I can fight too, or something along those lines. He actually said that during the battle too. It was just like, hello? Main character over here. I'm like, really, Jude? Come on. Lightning's no saint, but she never pulled that shit.
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of dinner. Are we eating soon?
We have stuff to eat. Are we though? I don't know. I do want to save up money to buy a whatchamacallit though. Because that's how I deal with them. It's a certain food item. I got the large version of it right now. I can find another one on the cheap that only does a certain amount of battles, because I'm only using it for them big bosses like that Roparde monster that kicked my shit in last episode. I think it's in here somewhere. It's the cause it's one that, yeah, that one, the fruit yakisoba. All your stats another quarter by battle. It's a little by 5. Might be able to get by one of them. How's this one look? There's that over there. There's that continuing. What's that say? Unfamiliar ground. That looked like ubiquitous for a second, like there had a small text.
I've never traveled this deep into Azul before.
Nor I. And Rashagal, very little is known about the interior regions of Azul.
Well, if anyone has any questions, fire away. I've actually come here a number of times.
Because you have a girl in Azul?
I came for work, mind you. Work. But sure, I may have met a few girls over the course of my duties.
Not the most emphatic denial. Expecting a message, Alvin?
Huh?
Oh, is this scene what I think it is?
I've seen him using that bird to send letters before. To a woman, apparently.
Sorry, folks, I'll be done in a jiff. Everyone, take 5.
Hey, Mila. You gave something to Ivor a while back. Was it the thing you swiped from the laboratory?
Yes, it was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik.
That little thing? But shouldn't you keep it with you?
No. In fact, it would be dangerous to get anywhere near the Lance of Kresnik with that Spyrex in hand.
Oh, well, you know better than me.
There is a problem, however. The channeling circle that bound and captured the Four. I believe it was generated by that Spyrex. I will need to generate a channeling circle of equal power to release them.
In other words, you'll need that Spyrex to save the 4 great spirits.
I may need the Four's power to destroy the Lance of Kresnik, too. The real question, then, is when should I retrieve the key from Ivor?
Hey, does that mean you can also use Spyrex to cast arts? It's not just for the Lance of Kresnik?
What's the simplest way to explain this? Remember the street lamps in Fenmont? People light them with spirit arts. It's a simple parlor trick. Even a child could do it. But what happens if more powerful spirit arts are required?
Those require a powerful caster. Someone with a mana lobe of sufficient capacity. The greater the capacity, the more mana can be produced when using arts. That capacity is determined at birth. It's immutable.
Precisely. That's one of the laws of Riza Maxia. But a Spyrex doesn't rely on the caster at all. A caster wielding a Spyrex can power anything, from a tiny streetlight to a gigantic object like the Lance of Kresnik. Mana capacity ceases to be a limitation.
But that sounds really handy.
It is handy, and that's precisely why it's so dangerous. With the Spyrex, anyone can wield arts potent enough to capture the Four, and anyone can use that power to kill others, just as they plan to do with the Lance of Kresnik. Anyhow, we should get going.
She's right about one thing. Weapons like the Lance of Kresnik must be destroyed. But is Spyrex itself really such a bad thing?
Okay, that must happen later. That wasn't what I thought it was. Also, Spyrex. So anybody can just use... That does sound dangerous. Like anyone just... whatever they feel like. Maybe that coincides with her thing of, like, yeah, her about humans being kind of dangerous.
It's a pain, but I better try to bang out a letter. Let's see.
Look, Alvin's writing another letter.
My dearest, now that the interseasonals have blown their last, and the spirit climb has settled, my thoughts stray to you and your well-being.
He's so formal.
He's gotta be writing to a woman.
That reminds me, Jude. How come you didn't answer any of the letters I sent to you in Fenmont?
I didn't know what I was supposed to say. You only ever talked about yourself. Also, your penmanship could use some work.
I can't believe you! You blow me off and still have the nerve to complain?
But I could barely even decipher them. You yank the pen so hard it tears the paper.
Well, maybe I'll just copy you. Your cutesy little bubble letters are straight from a little girl's diary.
What? Guys aren't allowed to write neatly? That's sexist.
I'm not being sexist. That's exactly how it looks.
Then you've proven my point. You are sexist.
I'll never run out of things to write about with these people around.
That's with the bubble letters, man.
You seem to know a lot about golems. What was that you said about earth spirits?
Golems are artificial constructs created by the Rashagol army through Earth spirit channeling. They can only work within particular spirit climes, but they're very powerful.
Impressive.
Isn't she smart? Although she did just hear all that from Rowan.
So she's just the conductor's parrot.
Elise learns spirit arts through intuition alone, so she hasn't made a proper study of the subject. However, once she learns something, her ability to recall it is quite impressive.
I learned a lot of other things too. Like Fenmon is protected to the north and south by golems, and the Fezabel Marsh. It's an impregnable defense.
Impregnable, huh? Can you tell me what that means?
Well...
Perhaps it's time we expand our lessons beyond just spirit arts.
She's got the whole spirit art thing down pat, pretty much.
Hey, Mila? Are you really Maxwell?
I am. Had I not mentioned that yet?
Ah, she isn't human! Run away!
Having seen the strength of Mila's resolve, I have no trouble believing that to be true.
So how come you look so normal?
I have taken physical form by using the elements within a human body as a catalyst. It has proven to be an irksome vessel with many limitations.
So Mila is Maxwell in a human body.
Well, it doesn't change who she is, right? Let's leave it at that. It's still a little scary.
But haven't you always known Mila to be scary when she's angry about something?
I guess that's true.
Are they afraid of me? Or is that a sign of respect? Well, I suppose either will do.
It could be both. Wow. Holy skits, man.
Are you ladies feeling well? Anyone need a break?
I'm okay. You sure are friendly. I thought mercenaries were supposed to be gruff and scary.
That's just a stereotype. Although there certainly are a few like that. A true pro uses good manners and a kind demeanor to compensate for the job's shadier aspects.
Huh. I guess Elvin would be even worse if he was rude as well as devious.
I suppose.
Man, you really are cool if you can let comments like that roll off your back, little buddy.
Right? Sass from stuffed animals, cheeky teenagers calling me little buddy. Nope, don't care one bit.
Cared a little bit. Alvin. Finally get this stuff now. Ooh. Must have all be coming up as I'm like either going through the level or because I grinded and got other skits I would have gotten beforehand. I don't know what the prerequisite is for some of these skits. I assume mostly through just going through the game. Well, that reminds me, I gotta turn some of them in. I'm due for another gift. I got another 100 on me. Anything over here? Yes. I thought that was just empty. Might be a quest later. Tell him that grants the party access to the EXP share skill. Where is that? There it is. Gain bonus gain bonus EXP without participating in battle. I'm just gonna throw that on everybody then. So everyone kind of levels up the same now. I don't know what the exact fraction is, but Rowan's actually a little level below us for a bit, just because I haven't put him out there. So it's just been the girls, really, because they do all the healing and such. I want to go down here first before I move on. There is something down here. There are 30 for a couple battles. Okay. That could be useful. Ooh, didn't see you there.
I think that worked out really well. We'll call ourselves the Beauty Link. Beauty? Oh, this is so embarrassing!
You're more like the beast.
That's what I didn't get before. Wow, I get a lot of orange gels from that. Practically one for each. I haven't run across a big bad booster yet. That is in fact down here, unless it's a little later on. Might be more to this area. Because this doesn't say, like, next up is blah blah blah. There was a scene change or whatever it would tell me. Or like to a town or a new place. Hope you guys had a wonderful festive holidays. We're coming up on something. Got myself a PS4, so I expect kind of dumb things for a while, although my TV can only support like 2 HDMI ports, so I'll be getting a splitter in the mail in a couple days.
Lady Mila! There you are! It's a miracle! You can walk! Ivor? What are you doing here?
Who's this guy?
Mila's handmaid.
Now that your legs have healed, you must return to the village at once. Please, if something else were to happen to you, I don't know what I'd do.
I cannot return yet. I have business in Fenmont.
In that case, allow me to accompany you.
That won't be necessary. I have all the help I need.
From these people?
These people, Jude and Leia here, helped me walk again. They can be trusted.
Jude again?
I'm Leia. Nice to meet you. He's got some issues, huh?
You must feel pretty pleased with yourself now that Lady Mila is on her feet again.
Well, I did promise I would help her walk again. And here she is walking.
How dare you take credit for this miracle? It was all due to Lady Mila's divine power! It must have been! Maxwell, curse you! I was the one who was supposed to heal her!
Sorry?
That's right. Beg for your forgiveness, you phony! Atone for your blasphemy!
What is he talking about?
It would seem Jude keeps the most eccentric company. All of his acquaintances are so unique.
Ivor, I gave you an important mission. Why are you here?
I've not forgotten about the defense of the village, and the item you entrusted to me is safe. I have it hidden in a place known to no other. However, I recently received this.
Maxwell is in grave danger. You must rescue her at once.
I rushed forth immediately. I only just now caught up with you, Lady Mila.
Who could have written something like this?
I wonder. But in any case, it's mistaken. As you can see, I'm perfectly Ivor, run!
Man, Ivor. It's gone from bad to worse.
You have got to be kidding me. It was really pissed off.
That doesn't matter right now.
Oh, I forgot I have that. Oh, X-Strike with like a, whatchamacallit. I'm freaking Dante over here. I got the stinger.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
Oh, damn. Alright, here we go. Oh, motherfucker's breaking my links. Ain't having that. You explode now.
We finally stopped it.
That was too close!
What caused this? I did not expect it to be that active.
There we go. Like the character cannot link with others. If the target character ends his or her link before the link seal inflicting would hit, they'll not be effective. So you can time it. That's something I super, yeah. Of course, that's me have to pay super duper close attention, which I don't do in this game. I tend to like just throw shit out there with these Tales of games, because man.
Ow!
You call that timid? I thought you said the monster would be a pussycat now that its solemn and Renome is here.
That should be the case. Unless...
With the 4 great spirits missing, the spirit climbs have essentially stopped shifting.
Great. How will we cross Fezabel Marsh to get to Fenmont?
Cross Fezabel Marsh? You people are out of your minds! Only a wyvern could reach Fenmont at this point. Fortunately, it just so happens that I, the redoubtable handmaid, can be of assistance to Lady Mila.
You know a way to get there?
I have in my possession a wyvern, faithful only to me. I would be happy to transport Lady Mila to Fenmont.
Ivor, is there any other way?
Huh?
There is, isn't there? Tell me.
I have heard of a clan in Shandu that can control monsters. They raise wyverns there, apparently.
I guess that's our next stop.
Onward to Shandu.
Ivor, thank you. Ivor?
Shall we go?
Yeah.
You lying phony fraud!
Still funny.
That's the bird that delivered the letter! You dirty bird!
Of course, now that I knew it was coming. I think I have that on my YouTube somewhere. Yeah, I do. I remember uploading that, where this just floored me.
When Mila saves the 4 great spirits, she will need the key in your possession. This will be your chance to beat Jude once and for all. Wait until I contact you again. Then you will free the 4 great spirits and become Lady Mila's true champion. You won't get the upper hand this time, phony!
He just wants the bazongas, man. Well, he wants to be specifically Mila's, I'm sure.
That Ivor guy is something else, huh?
Apparently he's Mila's handmaid. But perhaps we shouldn't be surprised at her unusual taste in friends.
They don't get much weirder than that. You're one to talk, Tipo. He scared me. He was so mad at Jude. Well, he does attract the weird ones. You're one to talk, Leia. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Sounds like Ivor found some useful information. I hadn't heard about these wyverns before.
Wyverns are a special breed of flying monster native to a remote region of Azul. They're quite intelligent but very rare, and only those who have mastered a special art can train them.
Is it really safe to ride one?
That depends. I've heard that if a naughty child tries to ride, the wyvern will gobble her right up.
Is that true? Don't worry, Ellie's a good kid.
Yeah, she'll be fine. But what about you?
It would be a shame to see Tipo get eaten. That can't be good for a wyvern's stomach.
Huh? No! You can't let it eat me! It's okay! You're a good kid too!
Well, he's a gullible one. I can tell you that much.
The mighty Tipo is unconsumable. Wow, they actually put me right out in Shandu. Wait, what's this over here? That just wraps around. Oh wait, no, I was trying to get up here earlier, but okay, there's got to be something over here. Game just assumes I'm done with a place. Because I think I had that cutscene. I had like a completely different outfit on Mila or something else the first time I saw that cutscene. Yeah, I remember Jude having something for like over his mouth too. It was like I forget what it's called, but it's supposed to be like a dog muzzle. It would That really messed up the cutscene because it's like a dog's mouth with like the tongue or whatever, and it just covers an entire face, so you can't really hear him talk. It just that's like. So I'm gonna try to avoid at least like stuff for like over the mouth, or if I can, I'll show it off, of course. But even eyes, I have like I don't know, because I do all the sunglasses, and of course you can't see what their expression is some of the time. So what's up here? Get some more materials. Oh, you were special or something. Get them like Pascal color feathers. I don't know why it reminds me of Pascal. First I tossed out a peach gel, while the enemy's distracted. I ate an apple gel. Got some purple drink. That's all that was up here, really? Ah well. One more treasure, right? The search continue. The quest for more out-of-the-way items. I'm probably gonna not get all of them. It's probably indefinitely. I'm all the way over here, I guess. I guess that's it. Alright, on to Shandu, I guess, unless I find something else around here.
Are we really gonna ride a wyvern? They sound really scary.
I wish I knew how to knock shit down with Alvin. Like, Jude had it down pat, and I was able to just steal. Anyway, on to Shandu.
So this is Xiandu. Seems like a tough place to build a city.
Clans have warred against each other in Azul since ancient times. Such constant conflict has led people to build cities where they can, even in places such as this.
The city seems especially lively. Are they having some kind of festival?
Hey, check out this cool statue.
These statues represent a fusion of international spirit faith and the local tradition of ancestor worship. Or so I've read.
Huh.
Yep, keep your noggin pointed in that general direction. Don't look at me. Look up! This town is infamous for falling rocks.
What? Don't scare me like that.
You speak as though you know the area.
Been here before. Business trip.
What's wrong?
Hey, this place is familiar, ain't it, Ellie? Yes, it is. I think we were taken here, on our way to Hamil.
Did you once live in this area?
I don't know. What, huh? Where are you headed off to?
Duty calls. I'll see you all in a bit.
You're not much of a team player.
You okay with this?
Leave him be. I know he'll be back. Let's look for those wyverns.
Damn it, Alvin, I'm sick of you splitting the goddamn part.
Rock, paper, scissors!
It's going to fall!
Miss Leia!
Look out!
Miss Leia, please wake up.
Sorry about that.
I'll have you fixed right up.
Rowan, you're hurt. I'm so sorry.
Never fear, it is merely a flesh wound. You just worry about yourself.
I'm a doctor. Let me help. There you go. Easy does it. Thanks so much. Miss,
The name's Isla. You're gonna be fine.
Take it easy, Leah.
You should sit down for a while.
No, I'm okay. Thanks, everyone.
Some super pal Alvin turned out to be. He's never around when you need him. If he were here, he would have been able to protect Leia.
And who do you think just saved the young lady, you intolerable sock puppet?
Rowan, come on, stop. Okay?
Don't stretch him.
Thanks so much, Isla. That was really kind of you.
Yeah, that was very nice of you to help.
Not at all. That's my job. You folks don't look like you're from around here. What brings you to town?
We're searching for wyverns. We heard we might be able to find some here.
Wyverns, huh? In that case, you should head across the river. You'll find some big ones in cages over there. Go and see for yourself.
That's great news. Thank you for everything, Isla.
I'm just glad I could help. Well, I've got to run. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.
Goodbye, and thanks again.
Still no Alvin.
I haven't fought in a very long time. I guess no one wants some old geezer channeling spirits for them.
Well, you'll get yours, Rowan.
I wonder how many statues are in Shandu. Let's make a pop quiz out of it.
Won't be much of a quiz if no one knows the right answer.
Oh, then why don't I quiz you about the statues themselves?
Like, Jude, name this famous figure.
No good?
Sure, why not? Let's go check them out.
I got some statues to look over?
So there are just rock slides from time to time? This is a really dangerous city.
And yet the cliff looks stable in the area around the statues.
We have to be careful here.
I'll keep looking up while I walk. Ah!
Careful now. You still have to look where you're going. An abundance of caution can be as dangerous as a shortfall.
Right.
Got it. A bum dance often can be as dangerous as a shortfall.
Were you even listening?
Mostly. Kinda got the gist of it. Do not mock the Teepo's illiteracy. Tis Teepo's secret shame. Oh dear. If it's gonna be all that, I better just walk right on back over here and save and call it an episode. I'll check on our wyvern situation next time on Let's Play Tales of Xillia.